Hey, Dutchman, how you doing? You a little hot out there? No, come on. We're just getting started. You're fine. Dr. Dvorak, thank you for that lovely introduction. Thank you, President Ainley, to the Board of Trustees, to the faculty, to the staff, and to parents back there who really are hot. I can see it. It is an incredible privilege to be here today. To the class of 2015, congratulations. Congratulations. There you go. Today is really all about you, and it means a lot to me that you'll allow me to share a little bit of it with you here today. So it is great to be back in Schenectady on a glorious day. Why are you laughing? I remember that in my senior year, after 4 years of waiting, I finally got the biggest room at what was the Lodge, now Golub Hall. What no one told me was that the bed was nestled into a crevice under the roof, and that there's no insulation in the roof, and your face was about 6 inches from the outdoors. And in the Schenectady winter, you know, your face would literally freeze. So to remedy that, I got a space heater and I put it 6 inches from the other side of my face. And all night long, I'd be flipping over and over again to alternate between frostbite and third-degree burns. That's my memory of my senior year, so there you go. Frankly, it seems like it was just yesterday when I was in your seat, full of anticipation for what was ahead. 27 years to be exact. It goes very fast. Sitting where you are today, I remember thinking I want to be successful, but I only had an abstract notion of what success meant, what it cost, and what would really make me happy. Life goes so unexpectedly. No matter what you think or do or plan, there are twists and there are turns at every bend. Today I want to just share with you 3 brief things that I've learned since leaving the Lodge and leaving Union 27 years ago. They are: pursue your own path, build something meaningful, and enjoy the journey. Let me tell you how my experiences have shaped my belief in those things. As you heard from the introduction, my career path was not the straightforward one I planned. When I graduated from Union, I had the choice of joining a well-known law firm, which I had planned, or help save a struggling biotech company, which my father had founded. You see, even before I started the job with the firm, my father passed away unexpectedly. My family and our board turned to me to help run the company and to stabilize it. As far as I was concerned, I was simply in the wrong place at the right time. I was 23 with a BA from Union and a law degree and half an MBA. I knew nothing about biotech and just as little about running a public company. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but I felt a sense of obligation. I helped stabilize the company while it was in transition, and then I stepped away. I built my career my own way. I followed my own dreams. I realize and I hope that not many of you are going to be asked to scrap your plans and run a company at 23. But all of you will have tough choices to make at some point. You will face choices that will take you down an unexpected path. My choice helped define me. My early experience taught me to have the courage to follow my heart. I learned to live life the way I wanted to live it. My father's company was not my passion. I am not a scientist. I didn't want to inherit my career. There is no one that I know that had a career plan coming out of college that ended up exactly following that plan. You will probably not be the first. Be prepared to blaze your own trail. Coming out of school, you might be tempted by a big paycheck or feel peer pressure or family pressure. But understand the path to happiness is often not money, nor is it taking the expected path. It is meaning. The happiest people I know are pursuing what they love and building things that they're proud of. I see creators every day. And I'm not talking about billionaire founders of companies. I'm talking about people who work in big companies and small, who have a passion to serve customers, build great products, and change the world with new technology. I know artists and writers, architects and teachers who've spent their lives building and who found passion, purpose, and peace. And here's the secret. Many of them end up making money in the long run because if you do what you love, you tend to be pretty successful at it. Throughout my career, I've tried to focus on building a business, building a technology and media company, building a platform that creates economic opportunity for small businesses around the world. Today, you're entering the world in one of the most exciting times mankind has ever seen. Supercomputers are in every pocket. Incurable diseases are being cured. Self-driving cars are a reality. People will be on Mars soon. And entire cities are running on renewable power. In the next decade, artificial intelligence will begin to approach human cognition. We're living in a world of warp speed innovation that I could not have imagined when I was sitting in your seat 27 years ago. The challenge for this graduating class is not to accept what is, but to imagine and create what is possible. You will build our future. You are the ones who will wake up in the morning and think about what we should invent and create. You are the ones who will fight through the challenges and contend with the cynics and establish the world that billions of people will live and work and play and love in. But here's the thing. Just as important as what you do is why you do it and how. What kind of future will you create? Will it be pro-humanity? Will it make humans more connected and happier, more included, more just? Or will tech make the planet a more unequal place? You'll decide if we live in a world of drones and algorithms or whether we live in a human world where tech ends up serving humanity and making the planet smaller, more interconnected, and more equal. I have the great expectation that you'll make the world a brighter place, a better place. Your union education and your liberal arts background have prepared you to do that. With its emphasis on creativity and critical thinking, liberal arts adds the crucial and too often ignored artistic touch to the science of engineering. If you're an engineer who also took poetry and pottery, I love you. You're great. Because you don't only see things in zeros and ones. That's essential. That is the key to a tech-enabled future that is also humanistic. One of the reasons that I went to Silicon Valley is it's a place where the entire culture drives creation. Creation of new businesses, new platforms, new apps, new ways of making the world connected, even new industries. Now, I'm not telling you that you should go into tech. A spectacular future does not only come from technology. It comes from many sources. But I am telling you that you should build something that you're proud of. Doing that is great. Building something that you're proud of and also makes other people's lives better is even greater. Class of 2015, you're about to embark on an amazing journey, and everything up to now has prepared you for what is happening. Life happens in chapters. Coming out of Union, I always thought, I gotta get there. I wanna get there. If only I could get to there. Eventually you realize you never get there because there's always another there. There really is no end game. Let me tell you how it played out for me the last few years. When I was leaving my last company, I had no idea what I would do next. Then I got a call from the CEO of eBay asking me to have lunch with him. The moment we started talking, I knew this was the next step for me. I knew that I had the opportunity to build an enduring business and help create economic opportunity for people around the world. In a sense, I was back where I started, contemplating another unexpected path. But I've learned that you can't plan for everything, and sometimes the uncharted paths are the ones that lead you to the best places. I moved across the coast and across industries. I convinced my family to uproot our lives and change our path. At the time, my son was just entering high school. By the way, he graduated 2 weeks ago. He was sitting in your seat. And he's starting his own journey. In going to eBay, I was going to work not only in a different industry, but a different world. And let me tell you, Silicon Valley is not like the New York business world. For one thing, I dress a lot worse now. I remember my first week, I had a board meeting, and I thought I was going to dress down by wearing a suit and no tie. And I walked into the boardroom, and our chairman had ripped jeans on. That was an eye-opener. I have adapted pretty well, but I draw the line at not wearing flip-flops to meetings with investors. I cannot go there. So here I am again, embarking on my next journey in life, pursuing my passion. I've got a role at an iconic technology company that I'm humbled to lead. And I'm spending a lot of time thinking about what I want to build, what I want to create, what impact I want to have as eBay's next CEO. So the journey never stops. I'm starting a new chapter. My son is starting a new chapter. You are starting a new chapter. You're graduating after 4 years of epic learning, but what's next is an even bigger learning curve. You will grow tremendously in your 20s and your 30s, and you'll face unexpected turns. Part of embracing the journey is realizing you'll be lost sometimes. There's joy and excitement, and ultimately peace in finding your own way. When you're needed, jump in. Don't stand on the sidelines. Don't worry about the unknown, because somewhere in that new universe lies something incredible. Opportunity. Happiness is the journey, and I wish you well as you set forth on yours. Nurture your optimism, your idealism. Let it lead you. Build something you're proud of. Solve problems. Create the future we can all be proud of. Congratulations, class of 2015. Thank you, and as always, go Dutchman.